The Toronto Blue Jays have made their first trade deadline acquisition as they have acquired Seranthony Domínguez in exchange for pitching prospect Jerron Watts-Brown. Alright, so starting off with what the Jays acquired, Seranthony Domínguez is a hard-throwing right-handed reliever who's pitched to a 3.24 ERA this season in Baltimore. Domínguez has elite whiff and strikeout numbers as he's posted a 34.3% whiff rate this year to go along with a 30.9% K rate. Domínguez is a fastball-heavy pitcher as he throws his four-seam 43.7% of the time and his sinker 12.8% of the time. Both of these pitches sit in the high 90s and can touch 100. Domínguez also throws his sweeper 20% of the time, which is his best secondary and off-speed offering as it generates a whiff rate of 52.9%. Hitters have been able to get the ball in the air against Domínguez this year, but he rarely gets barreled up, and they're also rarely able to make hard contact as he's given up just 4 home runs this season. Now, Domínguez's biggest concern is that he struggles with command as he has a 13.7 walk rate this season and he gives up 5.2 walks per 9. We were able to see exactly the type of pitcher Seranthony Domínguez is in his first outing with the Jays as he threw his high 90s fastballs and generated 3 whiffs. He also showed some of his command concerns as his pitches were all over the place and he also hit a batter. Domínguez's profile is pretty simple. He throws hard and nasty stuff. When he's able to stay in the zone and generate chase from batters, he has the chance to be an elite high-leverage reliever. But the command concerns are evident, and he's going to need to be able to figure that out if he's going to help the Blue Jays in the postseason. Now, as for what the Jays gave up, Jerron Watts-Brown is the Jays' 10th ranked prospect according to MLB Pipeline, and their 14th ranked prospect according to Baseball America. Jerron Watts-Brown's best pitch is a wipeout slider, and he also throws a solid curveball and has a fastball that shows good metrics but gets hit hard by batters. After being drafted by the Jays in the 3rd round of the 2023 draft, Jerron Watts-Brown made his pro debut last year where he struggled, leaving him as a likely future reliever carried by his slider. However, he worked hard this offseason to get back on track and has pitched to a 3.54 ERA in 19 starts across high A and double A this season. His improvements this year will allow him to stay on the starter track for now, but there's still a chance he moves to a bullpen role down the road. Now, this is a hefty price for the Jays, but given their recent success in developing pitchers, it's one that they're willing to pay. Although Jerron is a solid pitching prospect, with 6 to 7 better pitchers in the system, the Jays are more comfortable trading an arm like Jerron away. This is a good start to the deadline for the Jays, who badly need more depth in the bullpen. They are likely nowhere near done, as they will look to add another high-leverage reliever, as well as a bulk pitcher, whether a starter or a long man out of the pen. It will also likely look to add another righty bat to the lineup. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be back soon to break down the rest of the moves the Jays make at this year's trade deadline.